It looks like it's time for my first bike ride in St. Lazare. Woo! Let's go! What's the route?
The route is exploration. We don't know yet. We'll see what we find. It's the funnest ones. They already know what's up. Look at the people biking.
That's true. Gotta get on it. Gotta follow those kids. In not a creepy way. Just an update, I'm sweating a lot. Kyle's chilling over there. Kyle doesn't sweat as much, but this is quite a workout for me. Snack time!
A little close up.
Ooh!
Look at that
Pizza!
cheese move.
Pizza!
Gotta get some calories back from that bike ride, you know?
That's true. Pizza!
Mama used to make.
Hi guys, still biking, but we couldn't help but stop and look at things. See the two, the mama and daddy goose and their little babies? Just chilling. Hey guys, so I just wanted to record and show you what Kyle's up to outside. He's starting the pathway for the garden. Alright, Kyle. So, starting the pathway, aren't you?
Let's go. We got the wood chips. Look at the trailer.
Oh yeah, already started unloading it.
Time to make the paths. Been in my brain this whole time. Now I can finally make it happen. Damn good, I just caught the phone from falling over the deck just in time. But anyways, so we got like a good chunk of the path done. Now everyone I had someone over today and they like stepped on the strawberries that were like over there. So like this really motivated me to start making the path. So yeah, and I also put some around each of the fruit trees just because they need some special care, basically. And so that I'll probably do tomorrow morning after my coffee. Yeah, good work. He's like absolutely having a feast. He's making a mess too. I think he's like absolutely throwing seeds down there, which are like some sunflower seeds, like maybe some sunflower, definitely something might grow from that. Should do with 6 fruit trees. What I want to do is make them all reachable by hand basically, so you don't have to get a giant ladder to collect some apples. So in order to do that, you basically have to create a scaffolding and one that's not too high. So for example here, I started on the Honey Crisp. And what a good idea is to do is you want to have some good branches in each direction and none of them crossing over. And you also want them having like a 45-degree angle. So basically, it's like what I did here is as soon as it stops going, like it starts going up and not coming 45 degrees, you want to cut it there. So basically thinning that branch. And then also, you can see these little nodes here, which might be, I gotta zoom in. See, like there's a little node right there. So that, if I cut it here, then the next sprout will be from this node. So it'll angle out this way. So this one here, this was going up and this also continued. So I cut it right above it. So it would go out there. Another thing too, which you can do, which is pretty cool, is, so see, these are some of the branches, basically as a a stint. There you go. So now it's more 45 degrees. Good. So, and also other things too is any parts that are coming up straight from the main root is sucking a lot of energy, and also just gonna grow way too tall anyways. So I have to remove that. But yeah, so it's gonna get worse before it gets better, but in the summer they explode, so it's gonna look good. So I have to do that to all of them.
As we observe Kyle in his natural habitat, we can see that he's bent over and foraging for the leaves to eat. Must be an herbivore.
Alright everyone, we're back, and the fruit trees are shorter. Let's give it a look. Here, so, apple tree. Already kind of showed you this one, but see how each angle has its own spacing, its own branch, so it's going to come out like this eventually and pick an apple, like right here. And then here, cup off the top because you don't want anything going straight, because that sucks a lot of energy. And also, if a branch isn't like exactly 45 degrees, you can use one of the branches you cut. Look at our other trees. Here is our cold snap. Unfortunately, didn't really have any lower branches, but there's like maybe something here. Maybe I can like open this up and it'll start a lower branch. I don't know, we'll see, but it's pretty tall. What I did is try to get some branches shooting out like that, 45 degrees. These two, we'll see what we'll do with later, with how the branches come out, because I don't want to cut all the leaves off. Gotta have some direction, and I'll adjust it as it goes. You guys can see how big this asparagus is. We actually took one off here. We had one yesterday. We put them in a pan with butter and salt. Oh, honestly, one of the best asparagus I've ever had. All right, so this is the Honeycrisp. So starting at knee height, which is basically around here. Got branch coming out. They're all shouldn't be crossing over, so I removed all those ones. But yeah, this is probably need to remove some leaves, but these branches are so short that I don't want to remove them all, so I'll fix them in a couple weeks. Here is our pear, our barlet. This one was much easier, so we got some coming out here, some here. And then, yeah, so all the angles. Here's our cherry tree. So a cherry tree is one of the 4-in-1s. So I didn't want to remove too much because each branch is its own like tree thing. So I was like a little bit more conservative with these ones. And this one's already shorter, so that's okay. This prune tree, which was taller than me, it was like up here, but that's just sucking out all the energy. So now we got all to focus on the branches, and then we'll be able to like pick a pear, right? Not a pear, prune right there. Boom. So yeah, good time. So first pruning. Today is Sunday, 2024, May either 18th or 19th. But yeah, had some friends over yesterday. Had a little fire going. The hammock with a pillow, which is actually really nice. You can like cocoon yourself up against the bugs. There's Nina.
Hey there.
Having
Just
some
enjoying
coffee.
my morning coffee.
I need some coffee. Another update, guys, is this field we put a bunch of clover seeds, and let me see if I can get this on camera. Yeah, you can see them all here. So clover seeds. They're filling up. Nice. Nice. Look, you can see them all here. So soon, so where all a bunch of leaves were packed in, and like, so all the soil underneath it was bare. But yeah, it's gonna be nice and lush. All right, everyone, big storm. You can see the trees swaying. Lots of rain hitting. This umbrella. But on a good note, we got the fruit trees getting a heavy good water. Let's go, the garden. It's gonna be good tomorrow. Lots of stuff. That asparagus might get even taller somehow. Everyone still using the snow shovel because I don't have a wheelbarrow yet. Because you know, like things cost a lot of money. But anyway, so we got these wood chips are free, and what's awesome is that we like this is a wood chip provided by from our city, and like they use the trees that they collect around in the spring, like around people's houses, at the trees that are dead or whatever. And like so actually in another video you'll see, which hopefully I'll show here, is that we were removing the cedar trees up in front that were too tangly, and so these are actually the ones that are now going back into our garden. So no energy lost, all back into the garden. And what's cool about wood paths is that, ooh, thank you, Nina. What's good about wood paths is that they're literally going to be the compost. Like eventually they'll break down, and the vegetables will appreciate that. So nice Friday. It was really warm today, but now it's like, I don't know, like 7:30 or 8 p.m. So it's nice and cool. So I'm gonna get some wood chips done. But yeah, so lots of bugs are out, so that's why I got some long sleeves on, but no problem, living the life. Cheers. That were good for the fruit trees. So here's some marigolds, which are really good for deterrence of pests, because it attracts beneficial insects that eats the bad ones that give disease to the fruit trees. And then we got some lupins, which is also another good for fruit trees. They help like deter pests and stuff. So Nina's just like finishing up the path over there with some the wood chips, which we probably need another trailer. But you can see here, let me get a little zoom out. There now, so you can see the paths. One path over here, one here. So these are the tomatoes. And then we're gonna have one that goes back there, behind those trees, which we don't have enough wood chips for. But we got one here, and then this like little path so we can walk to where we're gonna sit down. And hopefully you can get one that goes down here too. But we gotta get more wood chips, so now we gotta move the trailer back. Good work, Nins.
Thanks.
We're gonna plant some of these flowers, and we'll get back to you. So what I did is made like a temporary or an irrigation line. Basically, if you can see the water coming out of that hose. But it's like the hose like all around the garden. You can see it goes here, 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 and then I'm gonna like put up some wood chips over that so it goes like underneath. You don't have to trip over it. And it goes through the tomato line, which love water, and then it hits all the trees. Boom, like boom, 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 and it comes from over here. What I did is I just used a pair of branch cutters, like the little small ones there, and I just like nicked little holes where I would want it to go water, like at each of the trees and stuff. And some of them I nicked too big, so I had to go with electrical tape and just like make the pressure better. But here's like a little circle one because this one's a pretty big garden. I'm thinking of putting a Saskatoon berry right here, which is an edible berry that we get like money back from our city if we plant one of those, which is awesome. So yeah, let's see if this bird's still here. No, I think he's gone. He had his fill for now. He was munching. Still got quite a few seeds in there. That's another cool thing. These beautiful hypnotic dahlias. So we had the one we bought it. This one was there. And then these two came out since. And I absolutely love how like geometric they are. They're so like perfectly shaped. And then the flower opened up, which is good for the pollinators. There's another one coming down here and up there. It's gonna be nice. It'll be nice. Also, some other things that we planted by our trees. We planted some plants that are good to deter other pests. I think I already said that, but here, another shot of them. These are the marigolds, and they're like fiery orange, which we like. We chose that color. So this is like our barrier of defense. Got some planted there, some there. Then we got this like the pentagon, I want to call it, because we got defense, 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 and then we got a lupin, which is also another one that's good for growing near the trees. So yeah, and we always have some little roses still coming up, of course. But
Guys, today we're putting up our wedding photo, the portrait I painted of us.
let's go. We had to put it above the stairs. Come see. called a French cleat, I think. Anyways, I had to basically crawl like a monkey and use this tool, but we got it up.
Yeah, it was pretty much impossible trying to balance on these stairs with anything, so we found a small stool that kind of did the job.
Oh,
Yeah, a bit more to the right. I think it has to be flat on the wall before it goes down. Oh, that seems pretty solid.
Is that the direction or whatever?
That looks perfect.
Yes!
Hey guys, so I'm just gonna use the rubber mallet and hit this thing back into place. See how it's a bit dent here? This area? So, actually I couldn't find the rubber mallet, so I'm just gonna use this piece of wood and this hammer to hammer it back. Figure it's a good idea to do it before the spray paint goes on. Okay, so it's not perfect, but it's pretty straight now. I think that's good enough. The top should fit on without it causing issues. So let's go ahead and spray paint it, I guess. All right. All right, let's see if you guys can see the difference. Beautiful. Gotta show you guys a close-up. Look at this. Perfectly black. Check the other side. Wah, wah. Crazy. If anyone has a good solution for mosquitoes, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so here we have the finished product. Nice and black. You can see the stars, the side's still drying. Beautiful stars. The top part. No rust in sight. Looks good. Can't wait to make a fire. Alright guys, so stay tuned for when we make a fire using the new fire pit.